Hello, sweeties. I just got back from the doctor for my annual checkup, and I am so happy to report that I am in exceptional health, which is in great part due to my vegan diet. So in today's video, I'm sharing 5 of my favorite nutrient-dense foods that I eat every single week. These are foods that are delicious, easy to find at the store, and will help you feel your very best. I've been vegan since 2011, and the entire time I've really prioritized eating wholesome food over processed. And now I believe that is why I am thriving today. And at 36 years old, I literally feel ageless. I have tons of energy, I rarely get sick, I have great digestion, and I'm told I look a lot younger than my actual age. Now, you guys already know that sweet potatoes are #1 on my list, but you gotta keep watching to find out the other foods that I just cannot live without. And be sure to download the PDF guide, which is free. It's gonna be linked down below. In that, you'll find recipes and more tips on incorporating these delicious and nutritious foods into your diet. Please take a second to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and tap that like button. Okay, let's dive in. Let's start with avocados, shall we? Because they are my favorite thing to eat for breakfast as avocado toast, and that's the most important meal of the day, and I really just cannot live without avocados. Avocados are a rich source of healthy fat, minerals, antioxidants, and even fiber, which will keep you fuller for longer. Now, avocados don't have that much protein on their own, so I like to bulk up my avocado toast with lentils or mushrooms. And spoiler alert, those foods are also on this list. Avocados can get pretty expensive, but I have found the best prices and quality at Costco. Just make sure that you buy your avocados unripe and hard. Let them ripen on the counter until they're about as soft as your thumb pad, and then transfer them to the refrigerator, and they will stay fresh in there for up to 2 weeks, and sometimes longer actually. Like everybody else, I love me some guacamole, and I also like adding avocados to my salads and bowls, but you know what? I cannot eat avocado on its own. Like, ooh, I can't. As much as I love it, it has to be with something else. Mushrooms, these are oyster mushrooms. You really shouldn't store them like this in a plastic bag, but I just bought them, and after this video, I will transfer them to a paper bag, which is the best place to store mushrooms. I love mushrooms for so many reasons. #1, they're delicious. #2, they're super nutritious. #3, they're so versatile. And #4, they are incredibly easy to prepare. Like, people say vegan food requires too much prep. Not if you use mushrooms, darling. I love sauteing in my taki or oyster mushroom to serve on top of my avocado toast. It is as easy as making eggs in the morning. Also, mushrooms are a lot healthier than eggs, and no chickens were harmed in the process. The mushrooms I eat most often are oyster mushrooms, maitake, king oyster, shiitake, and baby bella. These can all be found at your grocery store, but they're especially easy to find if you go to an Asian grocery store, where you'll also find the best quality and the best prices on mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms, maitake, shiitake, and lion's mane have incredible medicinal benefits. So not only are you eating mushrooms for the taste and texture, but they will make you live longer, hopefully. I mean, that's what they say. All these mushrooms help reduce inflammation, they contain antioxidants, and even have unique cognitive benefits and anti-cancer properties. You should also check out my myriad of mushroom entrees, like my buttered chicken and my mushroom etouffee. I even have lion's mane crab cakes. All those will be in the PDF guide, so make sure you download it. Sweet potatoes, you already knew that I was going to include these in my list because yes, I literally eat sweet potatoes every single week, almost every single day. My favorite way to eat sweet potatoes is roasted. I just cut some up, cube them, put them in the oven, roast them. So easy to add to salads, bowls, and even eat as a snack. But speaking of snack, one of my other favorite ways to eat sweet potatoes are to bake them whole, which is so easy to do. You poke holes, add a little oil, stick them in the oven for an hour, and you'll have the most tender, sweet, delicious, and nutritious snack. So baked sweet potatoes are one of my favorite ways to eat them, and they're portable. I can pack them up and take them with me in the car when I'm traveling, and I actually do. Sweet potatoes are obviously very nutritious. They're a great source of beta carotene, which is an important antioxidant. fiber, even vitamin C. And sweet potatoes are complex carbohydrates. Those are the good carbs that you need to actually fuel your body, not the bad carbs, which are simple carbs, which are processed foods like chips and cookies and things like that. Sweet potatoes are good carbs, so eat more of them to feel your best. Lentils. I love you, lentils. And you guys, if you've been watching my channel for more than a month, then you know how much I love lentils. I recently shared the best lentil salad recipe, and that is something I legitimately eat at least once a week. Actually, I make it once a week. That means I eat it like 4 days a week because we always have leftovers. Lentils are such an important part of a healthy vegan diet or a healthy diet in general because they are a great source of protein, fiber, minerals, B vitamins, antioxidants, all sorts of phytonutrients that have protective benefits in your system, and all the different types of lentils, red lentils, green lentils, black lentils, French lentils, they all have their own very special nutritional benefits. So it's important to eat a variety of them all, and they are all delicious. And because there's so many different varieties, it just makes it such a more versatile food. So I eat lentils all the time. Yes, I do make the lentil salad mostly because Baby J likes it and it's easy and it's fresh. But I also love making red lentil curries and stews. I also like using lentils for lentil meatloaf and lentil meatballs. You can do so much with lentils. And finally, we come to our fifth and final vegetable food that I eat weekly. Beets. I love beets. They're tasty, they're versatile, they're red, they're beautiful. And I eat them every week. I also want to include the beet greens too. I always make sure, if I can, to buy beets that have nice looking greens. Like, these aren't the nicest looking, but they're nice enough. I can eat these. Beet greens are just as nutritious as the beets, though they have different properties, more similar to like spinach and chard, and you can cook them in the same way too. Beets are so easy to cook. The most common way I prepare my beets is to simply steam them in the Instant Pot. It is crazy easy. You put like a cup of water in the Instant Pot, put a steam basket on top, and put your beets on top of the steam basket. Steam it for about 20-25 minutes, and you will have tender, sweet, earthy beets. I used to steam my beets on the stove before I got an Instant Pot, and 9 times out of 10, I would evaporate all the water and nearly burn the house down. So thank God for Instant Pots. Tonight for dinner, because it's cold outside, I'm making beet sweet potato soup. It's my way of combining 2 of my favorite ingredients that I do eat on a weekly basis. It's sort of like a borscht, but instead of just beets, I'm adding sweet potatoes, carrots, celery. The beet greens also will go in there, and some apple cider vinegar to add some sharpness, a kick, more flavor, some acidity to this soup. It is divine, especially when it is cold outside like it is tonight. So I'm gonna make that for dinner, and Baby J won't eat it. Baby J does not eat soup, so it's all mine. We must address the nutritional benefits of beets because there are many. This is a superfood. Beets are a great source of iron, which you've probably heard, but they're also rich in folate, other B vitamins, also of course in fiber. The nitrates in beets actually help to oxygenate your blood, and beets aid in your body's natural detoxification process, meaning they'll give you more energy and make you feel better overall. So now you know my secrets to great health, all of these delicious foods. So I hope you'll give them a try. Make sure you download the PDF guide, which is linked in the description box below, for recipes and tips on how to incorporate these superfoods into your diets. And I want to hear from you. Let me know, what are your favorite ways to prepare these amazing foods? Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Join me next week. We are going to be talking about the differences between sweet potatoes and yams, because darling, they are not the same thing. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so that you do not miss any future videos. I will see you next week, y'all. Bye. Thanks for watching.